Started off their season with a loss in overtime against Sacramento, a dramatic tip-in from Buddy Hield to win it for the Kings. Clippers begin up the two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard. Here is George through the lane. He lost it. It's a hot potato right now.
Big hiccup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The versatility, the playmaking, the defensive length that he...
And Harris has it stolen by Beverly. An opportunity in transition for the Clippers. George corner three
for this Clippers team.
Lou has had many conversations with George, Kawhi, Patrick Beverly, Lou Williams. Best use them, but also making it a collaborative effort. A back and forth combo is not totally dissimilar to what we saw with Anthony Davis, right, Richard? As ultimately he was going to stay with the Lakers, and eventually he did sign that max deal to stay.
Yeah, because where else was he going to go? Let's be really honest. Now, you win the championship, you're not going anywhere. The guideline, I know Josh, Kroenke, and Stan, and Ann, and Nana in Columbia, Missouri.
Junior, a starter this season for Denver. As Ibaka can't push it home. Jokic fighting. Batum winning. Corner three.
I think the bubble, everybody handled it differently. But I think Paul George, if he gets back to that defensive and offensive form.
Christmas, and are having a great holiday season.
I play with players like Jokic. It becomes so hard to guard everybody else because they get excited and they move because they know they're going to get rewarded.
Into the game his first year with the Clippers, just signed a 4-year, $64 million extension that'll kick in next year. Leonard sets up Ibaka. His
for a couple of years, and then he's coaching you in the playoffs and giving you
in this first quarter. The last player to have a triple-double in each of his first 2 games of a season, Magic Johnson.
Does it just feel like there's a little bit of extra energy in this game?
It does.
For both teams.
It's got that rematch juice, right?
The game, because if you get 2 or 3 fouls on Serge, 2 or 3 fouls on Zubac, Jokic is a monster. You need bodies for him.
41 seconds to go in this first. George leading the way with 10 points for LA. Williams, nice touch pass.
Being a talented free throw shooting team, 2 fouls on Serge Ibaka, 2
to draw fouls.
Thanks so much, Ty. Best of luck, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Malika.
All right, Malika. Well, Ty Lue certainly has to like 11 assists.
And you see the Clippers came out in a little bit of a zone. A lot of times teams run zone out of timeouts, just the turnover ratio. That's why the Denver Nuggets drafted him, is because they like the way he controlled the game.
Reggie Jackson
has the ability to really just score at a high level. Jokic has the ability to get everyone in. It was really crazy. It wasn't so much that they came back down from 3-1. That was just impressive enough. But the fact that they did it against it.
Morris hits all 3, 11-point game. Kennard, he's been aggressive, which is what Ty Lue wants from him.
Tools to be out there on the court, especially for teams that are playing good.
Here's Bol at 7-2. Morris at 18 points, leading the way for the Clippers. Good hands, and the steal from Denver. Barton got down.
Okay.
Leonard got.
Teams not getting the opportunity to practice and play the way they would like because of the short layoff.
That is a backcourt violation. A 16-point Clipper lead. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this first half. Morris finds the cutter. Harris.
It's great that he has these goals, but understand it could take 3-4 years for these goals to come to fruition. So he's got to be patient and hardworking, not just hardworking.
Jokic for Nikola Jokic. Clippers have shot it brilliantly and mostly controlled this first half. That wing 3. So, hey, make sure you don't go to bed. Stick around for quarters 3 and 4. Here's Leonard, the jab step.
In the crowd, as you can hear T. Lue trying to tell Zubac to get out of the way so that that Kawhi Leonard,
against the Lakers. Here caught sleeping. Barton knocked away by Leonard. Batum to his right. Leonard the shovel. Batum. Seconds left in the first half. Jokic with 1 second left. His three.
Because there's too much personnel change for both teams. Instead, he's leaning on what the Clippers did in the regular season, and they're so
They did last year, and so, you know, that's what this new portion of the season, and we're going to keep echoing that because you're going to see it all year long. Guys trying to figure out themselves, their coaches and their new.
And Millsap now in control for Denver. Nice delivery from Harris.
That offensive mindset for the young player.
10 points for Porter, who had 7 in the first few minutes of this game.
Can somebody tell him that? And I love Jamal Murray. I had him as a player. I love what he's done, but he's got to get going.
In this game with the Clippers up by 18. Here is Murray. Wade, the regular this holiday season is, but we hope you found a way to safely celebrate with those you love. It in. Murray.
But he's put his head down on 2 plays. They've gone underneath him on multiple pick and rolls, and he still puts his head down and just gets a lay.
Me too, man.
There we go.
Let's play another one tonight, Al. 15-point game. Clippers have led by as many as 21, but 4 from the line in this game. Zubac, 8 of 11 from the line. Jokic.
The dribble weak. Here comes Kawhi Leonard on the dribble weak. Same plays from Cleveland. I see you, T-Lou.
Batum catch. Winning.
You're going to be down 20 with 3 minutes to go in the third.
Williams, most points off the bench in NBA history. Murray down. 3 nuggets there, and Denver ends up giving the Clippers another chance.
And they always make you pay.
Clippers again, Kennard. Out there with Zubac, Williams, George, and Batum. George, step back 3. Oh, well, 17-point game. Clippers have led by as many as 24. That floater left short, followed up. First bucket of the game. Good contest here. Murray ends up with it. 5 on 2. Dating back to the end of the third. And a chance.
Market value.
Leonard working Dozier. Leonard one-on-one. Helped in.
10 times out of 9, he's going to make that shot. He's getting to that spot, ladies and gentlemen.
7, Clippers in front. 9 minutes to go in the fourth. A lot of game left. Murray.
Little comeback that they've been starting.
We'll call that a 2 from Murray. The fourth. Here is Barton around the Jokic screen. Back into the game. Jokic 1 assist, 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. Murray.
And you see that defense completely shifted over.
Beverly. Murray, another bubble. Murray has arrived. Jackson behind the back. Murray gives it up. Jokic on the pick. Attempts after starting 1 of 7. George behind the back. 2. Jokic, Crab dribbling down. Squeezes it out to Barton. Step back, 15 points now for Barton. George has 21. Ibaka on the attack, finds Williams. Let some clock one. George, 23 points, 8 assists for Paul George on 8 of 14 shooting. Couldn't reverse it in. Still a little light for Denver. Morris finds Murray, corner 2. Kawhi Leonard has left this game, won't return after a collision with Serge Ibaka. Here is Beverly. Murray in the corner, didn't get that one. Offensive board, Barton keeping it alive. A chance in the corner in the conference semifinals a season ago. Ibaka, 2.1 left on the clock. And